Bentrovati e benvenuti al punto sulle notizie realizzato da ViViCentro Network, direttore Mario Vollonu.
I want to start by speaking directly to the residents of Washington, D.C., 712,000 tax-paying Americans. To us in Washington, we saw directly an affront not only on our American democracy, but on our own D.C. values. The values that make our city a welcoming, diverse, and inclusive place. We step up daily to support the federal government and the many federal events and activities that take place in our city to ensure safety in the nation's capital. Despite having zero representation, having no votes in the same Congress where this siege took place today. To the Metropolitan Police Department, or DC Police, Chief Conti, the entire command staff, and our officers who performed admirably, you made us proud. You are the patriots, not the people we saw storm the building. MPD immediately answered the call to support our federal partners today without hesitation and helped to quickly restore order to the Capitol. At this hour, we can report that the Capitol is secure, and MPD has worked in collaboration with the United States Capitol Police and the Secretary of the Army to further secure the grounds for the upcoming days. Today, this afternoon, I called for a curfew in the city that began at 6 p.m. and will run through 6 a.m. I urge anyone who is not in place in your home or your hotel, if you mean to cause trouble on the streets of Washington, D.C., you will be arrested. MPD will enforce tonight's curfew. To our fellow Americans, I know that I speak for all of us when I say that we saw an unprecedented attack on our American democracy incited by the United States President, and he must be held accountable. His constant and divisive rhetoric led to the abhorrent actions we saw today, and sadly, it led to a loss of life that will forever stain what could have been and what should have been a peaceful transfer of power. Again, he must be held accountable. I want to thank our lawmakers who returned to the Capitol building to do the work of the people in the people's house. I want to thank our regional partners, including the governors of Maryland and Virginia, the county executives and police chiefs of surrounding jurisdictions who responded to MPD's call for mutual support in the city, and also the call of the United States Capitol Police for support at the Capitol. Today, I signed an extension of the public emergency that I could declare today for 15 days so that we can continue to ensure peace and security through the inauguration of President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. Today may be a dark day for our democracy, but there is hope and change coming.
Termina così il nostro momento di informazione. Chi volesse approfondire le news ascoltate può trovarle con tutte le altre news più interessanti del giorno sul nostro network vivicentro.it e nelle nostre edizioni regionali e sportive.